Good morning. My name is Onepeg MG, sporting a fresh new haircut. And this is the news. So, a couple of minor things and one thing community related that I wanted to at least get out there to all of you who have been so generous with your time and eyeballs and subscribing to the channel. First up, the BetaEFT announcer Twitter account was temporarily suspended for what seemed to be a short duration of time, but ended up earning a couple of chuckles from guys like me and a few other members of the community that brought it to my attention. I don't really know what happened there, but it is what it is. As far as I know right now, the BetaEFT Twitter account is back up and running per usual, but the suspension still was kind of funny. There is also still an invulnerability glitch that has been still unrepaired in the labs. I am not going to share where or how this is done, but it exists. Video has been sent to BSG. I have made it a point to not perpetuate information pertaining to glitches that could be potentially game breaking, unless of course it is so that people can protect themselves. In this case, once someone comes across it once, it would not be a thing where they would be quote-unquote had again, so I don't see a sense in showing it exactly, but I'm hopeful that this bug will be fixed. In a fixed bug report sense, there was a bug where people were able to duplicate items that pertain to a task with Peacekeeper. This task, called the Guide, was a task in which Peacekeeper requested that you survive each one of the maps in succession without dying. Now that seems harmless enough. The only issue is, based on the way that the task worked, the intention was to survive each map in succession. For whatever reason, there was also this underlying coding issue where if you died in the midst of trying to survive each one of these maps in succession, you would get back to your inventory with all of your gear. In fact, you didn't even have to wait for the insurance, it would just come back. So people started catching on to this, and you would see people that were on this task dying in games and then having one of their friends loot them and then run out with their stuff, if only so that they could respawn back at their character screen with all of their items. So if you could bring a friend along, you had no problem duplicating anything that you wanted as long as your friend got out of the map. Now, the only reason why I'm sharing this is because it's been fixed, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. But, you know, another interesting bug that existed that hopefully will not be repeated again. My last story, as I'm trying to do from now on, is to bring about a story related to the community, hopefully something that has a little bit more of a positive connotation. I would prefer to end these videos on something that is more positive in nature, right? In this case, it has to do with a contest, specifically one related to Twitch being sponsored by NVIDIA. This contest, called the GeForce Broadcasting Contest, is one in which a larger, more established streamer takes on a quote-unquote apprentice that they hand pick to be someone to get, I guess, focused on. In this case, one of them happens to be our very good community friend, Veritas. Now, Veritas happens to be a good friend of mine, and he's someone that I consider to be an absolutely fantastic content creator, as do many, many, many other people. Now, I sent out a tweet yesterday about this, but I figured it only pertinent to try to support a good friend. And my request to all of you is that you please consider following him on Twitch. Now, the reason why I'm asking you for this is because the way that this contest is graded, the way that someone wins this contest, is by generating as many followers as they possibly can between the beginning of the contest and February 10th, or roughly 3 days from now. In Veritas's case, he happens to be in the lead, and I would like to see him stay that way. The winner of the contest, between this case Giant Waffle and Veritas, have awarded between the two of them 20 RTX 2060 cards for them to then give away to their viewers. So, naturally, we would like to see our community and EFT in general be boosted by all of this extra viewership. So again, my request would be to make sure that you follow him on Twitch, because that's how this thing is graded. That's all I have for today, guys. I just want to thank you again for all of the support. Please consider following me on Twitch and on Twitter, and subscribe to the channel if you like this stuff. I'm doing these every single day. So I will see you tomorrow. Stream will be starting up soon, and we'll get this thing going. Thank you again, guys. Hope you have a great day. See ya.